Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock City, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, for the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler. You're in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, SC. This quarterback on fire today. Now the all-important extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. Handoff from the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Important second down play coming up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Just trucks the man. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. But anybody goes back to Barry Switzer and Bud Wilkinson, you know that Oklahoma is all about their ability to have a running game. Beautiful play right there, and I know the Sooner fans are proud of that one.
They'll run it to the left.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Okay, set. Here's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Chris, just a great throw here. Surgical and precise in doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
And the Sooners pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Looking right, this one caught. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. It's a quick tackle, but a solid gain moves the ball to the 15-yard line.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throw.
He's got room looking for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The end of the first quarter with the score tied at 7.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's a quick grab. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
They're going to pick up a first down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart. Think back to those Norm Chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. That's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. And the Trojans will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Here's a great example of back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield to the 42.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has at running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
And the Trojans lining up here on 1st and 10. It's a run to the left. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. And the senior quarterback, like he didn't get picked off, almost made a freshman mistake.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the grab. Touchdown, Trojans. Strong game by this quarterback. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. Minor penalty will cost the defense 5 yards. 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Across the 45 now. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He lets it go on the move. Looking deep. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Can he take it all the way?
Oh, they just cheated me. I threw the ball a triangle.
His offense here.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a 2-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
They finally get him down, but a solid gain on that screen pass. Good call there. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. And they'll run it with the draw play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, USC.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Irvin. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Catch made inside the 10. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, USC. And they'll set up with PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. That strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. 2nd down after that previous play. No press here. The defense backing away. He'll look to throw it here on second down. He stays alive. Took contact on the throw. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. The pocket breaking down. Gets some space around the 30. Oh, the football comes out. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Trojans will kick it away to get us going in the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. Always looking to throw. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Tough spot here, second and long at the 20. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. On now, it's third down.
The offense doesn't come up with a completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes the USC offense back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Takes the handoff. It's Irvin. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Fights off a defender. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Third down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? They'll run it from the gun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. There's contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the 2nd half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
The Sooners line up on 1st and 10 now. Running back with the football. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And the quarterback dropping back. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because you can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. You're going to have to go back to the drawing board.
The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He's going to take off here. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's 4th down, you've got a good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
In the clear at the 25. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern California. And they'll set up for the PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Remember last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped. And the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game. And another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. Defense is coming after him. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks and they stop him short of the 1st down.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. Here's the score. USC 28, Oklahoma
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And the Sooners will have to kick it away. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on to boot it away. He's able to send the punt away. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the returner will be brought down. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the runner takes off to his right. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whatever we feel like doing.
Here's the 2nd down play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackle made after a big gain.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, SC. And the route is on. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. There's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Looking to pass here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. First down. They'll keep the drive going to the 37. The Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half.
And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Now the kick hits off the left upright. It's no good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops with a 2-minute warning. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Handoff as they try to work the clock here. The Trojans are moving quickly down the field.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
First down and 10 now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. It's a draw play. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down play coming up for this offense. Ball handed off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? And he'll set up to throw. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year. And it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Handoff here from the shotgun. The game is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.